always creates elevation. Welcome to the University of Cosmic Intelligence. This is a mass meditation. All right, let everybody get in here. Thank you. You be moving quick on the sticks. All right, so check this out. We finna do this mass meditation, family. All right, we finna do this mass meditation. All right, so if you got candles, light one, preferably a black candle in your home. Today we tapping into the dark matter energy, okay? So we haven't did a mass meditation in a minute. So me, I have my crystal grid set up. As you can see, respectfully, you see the big one. I can't name these crystals, all right? So I'm not gonna do that for protection reasons. But these are the ones I will be using today for my crystal grid. It's best to use 5 crystals when you're making a crystal grid around yourself because you want to make, we know what the 5 represents. You get what I'm saying? So when you're making your crystal grids, you can put as many crystals around you as you want to, but it's best to use 5 if you're really tapping into, you know, the elements. So we know what each crystal represents an element. It's for the elemental purposes. So let me set up my grid again respectfully. Thank you. If you have crystals, definitely get them out. If you got a black candle, burn it. Burn it right now. All right. It's my 5th mass meditation. Welcome in, welcome in. Cosmic family. Get it. You need some. You know? So, if you want to know the power of meditation, we're going to talk about it real quick. All right. So, if you didn't know, let's help you remember. So, the planet is alive. She has a heartbeat. She has veins. She has a heartbeat. She has chromosomes. Basically, everything that you have in you, the planet has in her because we created the planet being 9 ether beings. All right. So when you meditate, the reason meditation works is because you're actually linking into the dark matter energy. All right. You're linking into the dark matter energy that's not only within you, which is the divine essence that we come from, but you're linking into the dark matter energy within the planet, and you're tapping into, you're trying to access her heartbeat, her heart rate. You can affect the heartbeat of the planet with your thoughts, all right? Because your thoughts is energy, your words is energy. Everything is vibration. Now, the thing about mass meditation is all it takes is one individual, one soul or spirit, because human beings, feel free to join us in this. This has nothing to do with race. It's all about vibration when you're meditating. All it takes is one soul or spirit to properly meditate on the correct frequency, and they can affect the frequency of the actual realm. So mass meditation is when you're bringing in more. Whenever 2 or more are joined, which is duality or more, then you are connecting. I'm trying to word this in a way where everybody can understand it. When you have multiple souls and spirits joining in, that creates a bigger energy charge. Because remember, we are electricity and magnetism. So each vessel, each soul, every god or goddess, we bring the soul and spirit. So that's electricity and magnetism. Human beings have spirits. That's electricity. All right. So for every soul, for every vessel that has carbon in its skin, that's electricity and magnetism. So if it's just you meditating on your own, That's electricity and magnetism within you. But if I join the meditation with you, now that's more electricity and magnetism added to whatever intent that you're meditating on. And on and on and on and on and on. So this is why mass meditation is more powerful than one individual just meditating. Especially when we mass meditate, everybody hold the same intent. Now, for those who've been following the university for the last 2 years, we used to do this all the time. And we seen the results that we was putting out on the planet from having like mass meditations. And it only used to be about 200-300 of us meditating. So it'd be thousands of individuals on the live now. So imagine what we gonna do. So the intent that we going for is we tapping into the quantum energies. Today is 2222. So this is a quantum energy portal. All right. It's another one on 22222. But today 2222. All right. So this is a quantum energy portal, and we want to tap into the quantum energy reflections. We want to tap into the quantum energy. All right. Now, when we tapping into this quantum energy, understand that we must understand while tapping into it, we must hold our intent. Our intent is to tap into the dark matter energy, all right? Because this is a quantum energy portal, all right? So when you talk about quantum energy, what's quantum energy? You're dealing with the spiritual realms, all right? Quantum energy, spiritual realm, is all the same shit. When you saying quantum energy, that's just a fancy way for scientists to talk about the spiritual realm, which actually exists, all right? So when you got quantum energy, all right? So it's also known as quantum physics, right? Quantum physics is the study of the spiritual realm. All right. Um, when you talking, when you get metaphysics, when you go into metaphysics, now you get into the astral realms, all right, which is a lot, which is on a higher frequency than the quantum realms. All right. So I just want to say that because we talk about the spiritual realm. People say the spiritual realm, but then you can go study all about it. Just study quantum science, quantum physics, rather. Um, it deals with studying, the way electricity operates in this realm and magnetism and things of that nature, which is the spiritual realm. And then when you're dealing with the astral realms, you're dealing with the etheric realms, you're dealing with a lot of dark matter energy. So because this is a quantum energy portal, this means this is a spiritual portal today, a spiritual portal. So this portal that's open today on the planet is going to be a more spiritual forces, high vibrational and low, will be coming through this portal because this end game, it's a war we in. It's a frequency war. So what we want to do today is we want to transmute that energy. So transmute means to take something that's from one state and turn it into a different state. And you could do that through a process called mental alchemy. So when you meditate, and that's a form of mental alchemy, you could transform a bad situation to a good situation because there's no such thing as good or bad. It's all just energy at the end of the day. So we want to take all this quantum energy at the portal of this day, and we want to grab it and transmute it. So we're going to link into it during meditation. And we're going to use a form of mental alchemy. This is why we're going to burn these black candles, because we want to tap into the dark matter energy, that which we are. And we also want to call in all our protection from the forces of nature, as well as our ancestors, as well as the quantum realms, as well as the astral realms. All right. So we want to tap into all the cosmic forces. The best way to do that is to go into a form or a stasis of go into a deep meditative state. All right, so this is the next level in your spiritual evolution. It don't matter if you black or white. This is spiritual evolution. This is vibration. So even if you're a human being, you can benefit from meditation, in which they call yoga, which is something that human beings supposed to do if you want to decalcify the pineal gland. Because when you come here or you enter the realm through the birth canals of six ether beings, which you are six ether beings because you originally were created in the sixth universe, it takes six ethers for a human being avatar to be created. But when you come out of that birth canal, you come into this realm with a calcified pineal gland. Pineal gland is just another word for the third eye. So this is why human beings, y'all want to do a lot of meditation, or yoga as they call it, to hide from you what it is. A lot of meditation. You want to smoke a lot of marijuana. I'm being real. The human beings, you want to smoke a lot of cannabis, a lot of marijuana. All right. You want to operate with a lot of different, a lot of different crystals, crystals. All right. Because each crystal has its own intelligence. Crystals were created a long time ago, many energy cycles ago, by our ancestors. All right. So I need everybody out there, you know, get your candles, get your candle, preferably a black candle or a brown candle, because a brown candle also helps with protection and grounding, but it also allows you to access the forces of nature. All right, so you know all your spiritual forces that operate in nature. All right, it's called nature magic in a way. So we want to access everything. We want to tap into the whole kingdom. We tapping into everything, and our intent, all right, that we're going to hold, we're going to have a mantra, all right? This mantra that you're going to tell yourself is that I am the most powerful force in the universe. That's the mantra. So while we holding this meditation, keep telling yourself, I am the most powerful force in the universe. I am the most powerful force in the universe, because that's what you really are, all right? You want to tell yourself that. That's the mantra that we're going to hold. But you're going to keep saying it to yourself while you're in the meditative state. But the intent is for protection and to channel the energy of all the cosmic forces. All right, protection and to channel the energy of all the cosmic forces. Divine cosmic protection. That's what you want. That's what the forces of protection is what we pulling in, because we're going to need it. They are trying to take us through food shortages. They are trying to further divide us through negative imagery. They are trying to start a race war. All right. They are trying to do a lot of things right now, as well as alter your genetics through the hot sauce 19. So they are playing with they have run out of magic. All right. Their light magic is been breaking down. Their system is crashing. However, they still have help. They are working with Zeus and the fallen gods and the fallen angels. These are entities. So they are going to their spirit forces. That's why you see, I don't want to say her name, but you see she just sacrificed her son. You know what famous actress's son just died. I ain't got to say her name. You feel me? But I think because I know they watching my shit, y'all ain't finna turn around and try to hit me with a defamation of character claim because I'm telling the truth. You feel me? So I'm cool off all that. At the end of the day, most of these celebrities or the people that participate with the elites, with the cabal, all right, with the shadow government, all right. Most of these beings have to pledge allegiance to these fallen angels and entities. This is why they require blood sacrifices, because the life force is in the blood. You get what I'm saying? So it's the life force. So when we go into a meditative state, we in a spiritual right now. We need all of that protection. The protection is already around us, but you have to channel it. You have to tap into it, because it's free will on all beings. We are sovereign beings. So our ancestors and our sky family is not going to intervene unless we call upon them, unless we call upon the archangels, or we call upon the guardian angels and the angels and the primordial energies, the orishas and other spiritual families, as well as source. You get what I'm saying? We have to invite them in. It's free will all throughout the cosmos. The only place where free will has been taken from you is right here on planet Kai by these global elite, these oppressors. They stole your free will. They make you do everything against your will. That's not natural. On any other planet, on any other realm, in any other galaxy, in any other universe, free will is the law of the cosmos. So our ancestors and spiritual family will not intervene unless you invite them in. So we're going to use this meditation to invite them in more. Because I invite them in, but as many of you that watch this, is millions of individuals that keep up with the information via TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or the website, or Facebook, or Twitter, and you haven't invited them in. You see what I'm saying? Because you might not know that you need to invite them in, but you have to invite them in. They've been here, right? But you have to invite them in. When I'm sitting here giving you downloads, why do you think I'm able to channel the downloads? Because I've invited them in. So they work through my vessel to give you downloads. That's why you don't see me really, everything I'm giving you, it comes straight from here. You don't see me reading off no paper. Rarely do you see me pull the MacBook out, because it's all divine insight. It's all the channeling of the information. So we have to channel that energy, channel that power. You feel me? We did the same thing in the Haitian Revolution, but we have to invite them in. So today we're inviting them in. And our intent is for protection for the entire species, as well as everything vibrating high, and as well as nature herself. So that goes for the ants, that goes for the bees, that goes for the grasshoppers, that goes for the antelope, that go for the lion, that go for the trees, that go for the plants, that go for the dandelions, a part of that, they go for the mineral kingdoms, that go for all of that. We want to cast that protection shield over over everything vibrating high. And while holding that intent for this divine protection, we're channeling the dark matter energy. We're further activating these downloads, all these gifts. Your genetics has been upgraded every day. Many of you have gifts that you are not even aware of, that you ain't even thinking about using, because you're still lashed into this matrix. So this is what this mass meditation gonna do. We got our black candle for divine protection. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be sitting in this crystal grid because when you mass meditate with the public like this, you have many entities that can watch us through this feed that are not high vibrational and will try to attack us in our homes through this mass meditation. So this is why I'm telling you, I advise you all to sit within take 5 crystals and form a grid around yourself just for protection, or burn you a black candle or burn you a brown candle if you got one. And if you don't got one, you're still protected, but you definitely want to, certain times, you want to bring in all the elements. So the candle represents all 4 elements as well to further help our meditation, because this is the elements too. So a candle has fire. A candle has the element of earth, or planet Kai, which is her real name. A candle also has the element of water in it, and a candle also has the element of air, which you bring to the equation. All right. So we got our black candle. We got our 5. We got our 5 crystals. All right. We know our intent, which is for protection. All right, divine protection for the entire planet and all our species, everything vibrating high. And then see yourself linking into this dark matter energy while you're sitting in this meditative state. All right, and tell yourself, this is the mantra: I am. Keyword start with I am, because I is the soul. All right, I am the most powerful being in the cosmos. Remind yourself what you are. Take your power back. All right, from that point, now the only thing missing is the mudra. So the mudra that we will be using, because we are in the quantum energy portal. That's the spiritual realm. So we don't need to deal with nothing on the physical. All right, we want to latch into that spiritual realm. So we're gonna use the basic mudra. All right. Those who watch my lecture I gave on my website, I broke down why you even need to do mudras, what each phalange means. Phalange is just a slick word for fingers. For those in the back of class who don't know what the fuck a phalange is, these are your phalanges. Phalanges. Say it with me now. Phalanges. See, just gave you a new word if you didn't know. All right. So the index represents the first element we ever created when we created this planet, water. The middle represents fire. The third is earth or Kai. The fourth is air. The thumb is plasma energy. This is why you even do mudras in meditation, because you're linking. Wherever you touch them fingers, that's the main element you're dealing with. So, because we are in a spiritual war, and 2222 is a quantum energy portal, they might have cast a form of what you want to call hatred. I don't like to use that word because it's so low vibrational. But a form of hatred or low vibrations over the planet, but nothing is more stronger than divine cosmic love. Nothing is more powerful than the essence of peace. Nothing is more powerful than that. That's gonna always, overshadow the negative. This is why Martin Luther King was preaching peace so heavy. Like, I understood why he was preaching peace, you know what I'm saying? And being nonviolent, because he saw it as a way to overcome, to use that energy to overcome their energy. But the thing is, when you're still lashed into a physical state, you have to get physical sometimes back, or you'll lose your physical state, and then nothing will be left but the spirit and soul, that which we are at the core of us. Okay? So I just want to give an understanding to the mass meditation, while we mass meditating, the purpose of holding a mudra and the purpose of your fingers and all of that. I don't want to go too deep into mudras and mantras. You can go join the website, www.uci.online, to watch that video. It's already up. I also seen somebody reposted it to YouTube that's in the university, so you might can find it that way if you haven't joined the university. All right, but like I said, we got Florida water for the black candle. We good to go. We got our other crystals. I will not name my crystals. I will never name my crystals. I advise you never to also do the same. We got our crystal grid set up. Feel free, and I want to show y'all a basic way of holding a mudra. Now, when you meditate and you holding a mudra, it's a lot more challenging than if you just meditating like this. This is a basic way, and that's okay. That's a starter way. But today, I need all of y'all that's in this mass meditation to hold this mudra, okay? Hands together, fingers together, pinkies up, thumbs. So it's like this. It's just like this. Only difference is your pinkies go up. All right. That mudra alone is strictly for the crown chakra. Okay. The crown chakra deals with connecting to the spiritual realm, or the what? Quantum realms. Okay. So when you're in that mudra, you're automatically connecting all your whole avatar to that, just doing this. Because you got all your, but air. Remember, what's the pinky? Air. All right. The thumbs and everything is closed. Only one's up is air. The element of air, because the element of air vibrates so fast. The air element is almost a part of the gas realms. And if you remember the four phases of matter, the faster something vibrates, the faster it rises. The slower the vibration goes, the lower the lower it drops in frequency. And the slower it vibrates, the more you can see it with your two physical eyes. The only reason you can see me, because this is matter, but it's the slowest form of matter is the slowest vibrating form of matter is a solid, while the fastest vibrating form of matter is plasma energy and the gas energy, which you can't see. You don't see gas, do you? Because it's still matter, but it's vibrating too fast. All right. So the element of air almost coincides with the gas realms. It's vibrating that fast. So because we we want to access this quantum energy portal, which is another word for spiritual. Quantum is another word for spiritual. All right. You know, they use that word to scare our people away from this type of insight. So you ain't finna go look into no quantum physics because you like quantum physics. Fuck is that? Right. But it's just another word for spiritual, right? Hey, so we gonna hold this mudra because it's air, it's the element of air. All right. And we'll use the element of air to help raise our frequency more to get us to the quantum states or the quantum realms. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of us even holding this mudra. All right. Giving y'all free game, free real spiritual gems in this motherfucking mass meditation YouTube right now. You feel me? Because a lot of people don't do none of this when they meditate. They not pulling nothing in, and I'm not gonna pull those reaches in or none of that because we on YouTube and I don't want no the wrong individuals to see what I'm doing or how I do what I do. But I don't have to pull them in. They with me all the time. Anyway, we gonna do it right here and call in all the cosmic forces, including them. You feel me? And like I say, if you got a black candle, burn it. If you got a brown candle, that's even better because that's dealing with like forest magic. You get what I'm saying? Nature magic, we should call it that, because you pulling in everything because it's a portal, it's a quantum energy, it's a spiritual thing. All right. So 2222. We remember our intent. First intent to remember: divine cosmic protection. All right. We need that right now. We need that for us to even keep remembering who we are. They're attacking us more harder for that. The more we unplug, the harder they attacking. You see how they are trying to attack me and my family just for helping unplug y'all. So that divine cosmic protection of bringing all our spiritual families in, all of them, all the cosmic forces, and then we aligning that right here with the physical realm. All right. We don't need the medium today between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. When we got this portal open, we connect right with it and as a whole. So this intent that we holding in this mass meditation is going to spread throughout the entire physical realm. Why? Because we have individuals watching this in the university that's in France, South Africa, Europe, America, South America, Canada, Australia. We everywhere. The university everywhere on the planet right now. We everywhere. You feel me? All right, so we got our intent. We know our intent. Give y'all a second to gather yourselves. Make yourselves ready. Now, because we holding the mudra, I'm going to keep it real with you. Mudras are a little more difficult. All right? Mudras are a lot more difficult. It's a lot easy. It's a lot more difficult than it looks, especially if you're not doing it every day. So I'm going to show y'all a way to do it at home so y'all can feel comfortable. Put your back against the couch because you want your back straight. When you're holding a mudra, trust me, you gonna feel that back if you ain't used to it. For those who have been meditating forever and you're more advanced, you don't need no couch or nothing behind your back or no chairs. You can do it right in your home. But we got beginners in here. So this information for everybody, not just those that's advanced. This is for the newbies that's just starting today with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you that example. Got my grid ready. Oh, yeah. Last but not least, we know the mudra. We know the mantra. I am the most powerful being in the cosmos. That's the mantra. Mantra means you keep saying it to yourself. The intent you hold is for divine cosmic protection, and you're tapping into the dark matter energy in you to strengthen the genetics in you. Because linking into that dark matter energy, see yourself in the center of darkness, which is not going to be hard to do with your eyes closed anyway. But what you're doing is you're further helping speed up the process of unlocking your genetics. And you're linking into the energy. You have to recognize, drop your physical avatar. When you close your eyes, don't see your body. See what you see. That darkness, that which you come from, and that your spirit and soul, and that's how source created you. So that's your essence, electricity and magnetism, and that can never be destroyed. You can never be destroyed. You will never die. You was never born. I repeat, you can never be destroyed. You will never die. You was never born. All right? So we got a lot of infiltration taking place. All right? COINTELPRO is still at an all-time high. So what I need you to do is, this is why we need that divine cosmic protection. We got to call them in, though. We got to call them in and be ready to stand on everything that we've learned. Right? Because we at war. We're at a war. All right? We're at war. So don't think, oh, you just going to be remembering who you is and shit going to be sweet. We at war. Remember that. All right? A spiritual war. That's them? Okay. A spiritual war. Babe, where a lighter at? I think it's up here. All right. Make sure I get my grid right. Hmm. Yeah. You have one of candles. Oh, matter of fact, I'll get it. Yeah, thank you. 30 minutes. This meditation will be for 30 minutes. This is the Muja. We 30 minutes straight through. You hear me? Because you can't get too much done in those 5 minutes. See, we got our brown candle right here. Let me see that Florida water, babe. It's right there in front of you. Thank you. Florida water good to have. I'm not going to go in depth on this YouTube, though. I'll say that for the website. But you can roll your candles in Florida water, too. Facts. Mass meditation, y'all. This for the planet. This is not just for us, it's for the entire physical realm of Atlantis. We going up to we connecting to the higher realms today. We going up to the quantum levels, but we doing it as a whole. We not worried about nobody trolling. I can't even see the comments. And y'all about to start adding moderators too. So y'all trolling day is gonna be over with. Cause sometimes your trolls don't affect me, but y'all be affecting people that's watching and shit. They be having a hard time keeping up. Brown candle is lit, y'all. We got our brown candle lit. We'll set it to the side. And we have our black candle lit. You set the timer for 30 minutes, babe. You already on it? Let me know when we going. We going in, family.
3, 2, 1.
30 minutes. Reflections. That was 30 minutes. Our candles are still burning. The intent has been set during this quantum energy portal of 2/2/22. I hope you held that mudra. I hope you recited that mantra over and over again. May you remember who you are. May the ancestors be with you. May the forces of nature be with us. May all the angelic realms be with us, and primordial energies, and orishas, elemental beings, and every creation that was ever created that is vibrating at its highest extent. We are in the spiritual era now, age of Aquarius, where the only thing matter is positive energy and high frequency. The karmic debt will be repaid. I see we still at 2,000. So I'm hoping that everybody participated in this mass meditation. And if you didn't, that's on you. But nevertheless, now we rise. We got a lecture on the website tonight. The true history, the hidden history of Latinos. Actually, I'm gonna push that back to tomorrow. We're gonna do that tomorrow on the website because I need to take care of some more important things for the university tonight. But I appreciate each and every one of you for joining this mass meditation. Don't forget to go back and watch the last lecture we just did here Sunday on the 33rd parallel. Only the Real Gonna Relate. The album is done. Coming to the planet in 20 days. High frequency. We must attack from all angles. But it's nothing but divine cosmic love for all of you. And we just channeled a lot of energy. And you will see the intent and effects of this mass meditation. Just watch the news. Keep your eyes on the news all week. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Now we rise. Ashe.